my name is Vicki of Build Your Best Year, and I create Canva templates for busy entrepreneurs. In this video, I'm going to show you how to pick a color palette for your brand using Canva. So in order to do that, we are going to use Canva's palette generator. So you can go ahead and go to canva.com/color/color-palette-generator, or you can go into Google and just type in Canva palette generator. In order to use this, you are going to upload an image. And so what I find is I like to go to Pinterest and source some images for inspiration. So I have a whole brand called Brand Inspiration. So if you want, you can go ahead and check out my board for some inspiration at pinterest.com/buildyourbestyear /brand-inspiration. And you can see I just have a whole bunch of different color combinations. So what you could do is if you find one, then you can go ahead and click on it. You can right click to save the image. And then you're going to go into Canva's color generator and you're going to upload the image. And it's going to pull some colors. So here are the colors that it pulled. It also gives you some different color combinations down here, and you can explore those, or you can create a custom color palette. So let's do that. Let's see what this does. Okay, so it's just based off of the color wheel here. So you get to pick a different color. So you could do it that way, and it gives you the complementary color there, which is really nice. One thing that I like doing is, let me get back here. If it's not giving you the colors that you want to pull out of here, because there's a lot of great colors, and sometimes it just won't. But let me actually first, if you like these colors, then you can go ahead and use the hex code here, or you can hit copy, and you can go ahead and use those colors. Now, another tool that I like to use, because like I said, it's sometimes it doesn't pull all of the colors that you want, and there's not a way that you can just go through and pick different colors. So another way that I like to do it is by using ColorZilla. So to use ColorZilla, what you could do is you would go here to the Chrome store and you would download it. I already have it. So what I would do is for the photo here, and it cuts off the photo, so you may just need to open up the photo. What you would do is you're going to go up to the tool here, and then you can hover on any page, any website, anywhere, and it will give you that color. So if you click on it, say I wanted this light blue color here, I can go ahead and click on that, and now it's copied it. So now I can go ahead and copy it into Canva. So you could do it that way. Another thing that you could do if you wanted more options is you can go to coolers.co, and this one is really nice as well because it will give you multiple variations. So you're going to want to click up here to create a palette from a photo. You are going to pick your photo, and then it's going to go ahead and source those different colors, and you get to change them and play with all of the different color combinations. So here, these are the colors that it picked from. I don't know how, but okay. And here are other colors that it's picking. It's pretty much just sourcing like the same color. So this is how I usually do it, is I just hover over which one I want. So these are the colors that I want for it to pick out of here. And there, now we have our color palette. So then you're going to go to next. You can click export palette, and you can export it as like an image, or you can copy the URL, however you want to do it. I usually just do it as an image. And so now it's going to save. So what you could do is if you go back into Canva, Let's just grab a blank page here. You can go ahead and add that in. So bam, now you have all of these colors here. So here are your colors that you could use. Now, if you wanted to like get this into your like template or whatever, you could just go ahead and just copy these. Like, of course, you can't just like click on them and copy them. That's again why I like to use ColorZilla. So what I would do, what I would do and what I usually do is just grab a circle, or a square is fine too. Um, and let's see, there's 5 colors, so I would do 5 of them. And I highlight all of them, go to tidy up, center them. I use my ColorZilla, and I would change the colors like this. This is how I would do it. This is how I usually do it. This yellow. Oops. And just do it that way. So now like these colors are in here and you have the hex code. So now here's the hex code right here. You can copy that. And then what I would do is in another Canva tab, I'd go into brand kit and I would go ahead and add these brand colors like that. Because I just apparently don't like typing stuff out. And you can do it that way. So that is one way that you could do that. Or you could just keep this in here once you've added them all. And so like, let's say that you are creating like an Instagram post or whatnot, then you can go ahead and start creating your post. Let's just grab a template right here. And because you have this first page here with all of your colors, then you can go ahead and click on the template, change the color, and use the document color. So we know that like this yellow is a part of the brand color. So then you can just go ahead and use that. And so I would just continue to use this, this little document here. And another way you could do that is like, let's say you're creating a new template. Let's say you're doing a Pinterest template, Pinterest pin. What you could do is add a new page. You can go down to folders, go down to all of your designs, select this, and now your colors are going to show up for you to be able to change in document colors. Now, of course, like I said, you could go into brand kit and you can do it that way. See, what I would do and what I do for like the made up brands that I have for some of the designs that I do is I do this, I create a whole mood board for it. So not only do I have the colors, but I'll have like the whole mood of it. So like I'll source images from Pinterest on how how I want the vibe of the brand to be. And then I'll also add like the text and also any patterns that are included. And I'll just have it on this one mood board, and I'll add that mood board to each of the different like templates that I'm creating. So then that way I just have it all there, and it's just really easy to go ahead and source those colors because they're already in the document colors. And I do that for me just because I don't always add the brands to my brand kit. And you know, if you're on the free version, you only have 4 colors. So if you have more than 4 colors in your brand, then that's really an easy way to get around that. So yes, so that is how you can create your color palette using Canva and others. And yeah, so if you have any questions, concerns for me, just go ahead and reach out to me.